Hello again, everyone. Terry Earthwind over Consortium, and I have a special friend and colleague from the Global Institute for Thought Leadership, Minnku Buttar. Minnku, thank you so much for being here. This is going to be fun.
Oh, thank you, Terry. You are doing some amazing stuff, and it's my privilege to be here today with you.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, I don't want to take up all the time. I'm going to have you take up all the time. So here comes the famous question. Minnku Buttar, what are you doing?
I love that, Terry. That question is so precise and it hits the nail on the head every time. What are we all doing? What are you doing? What am I doing? Having loads of conversations because even though I've called myself, Terry, a crusader of joy all these years, joy is that teeny, profound word, almost a very spiritual practice, brings about a balance of your mind, body, soul. But I feel right now, post the pandemic, there was a few bridges to cross. And you are an empath, and I'm an empath. You do this wonderful job that bringing impact and messages for people from all over the world. And I did create some beautiful programs on my website, which is www.thecircleofjoy.com. But I think right now is the time to see between the lines because, Terry, world over, people are facing so many mixed reactions, emotions, financial crisis, fears, grief. And there is this, I'm sensing this mix of numbness and overwhelm. People are feeling responsible. At the same time, they're feeling very helpless, very invigorated some days. I feel that. And some days it's just exhausting. So there's too much, Terry, to process. And it looks like there's nothing happening each moment. And it's messing up with our mind and emotions. And that's where we come in from a good space. My purpose in life has become, long before COVID hit the world, is how to handhold people and take them beyond the doom and the gloom that everyone's feeling. Um, so if you would allow me, I feel there's a starting point of this resurrection that needs to happen. Uh, I always advise, let's prevent panic contagion because this media is also not helping us with these mixed emotions. We need to have calm moments to ourselves. These are small little things I talk about. Terry, I feel deep gratitude that I'm able to work one-on-one with loads of people. And I always say, irrespective of the overwhelm, let's bring in a little bit more joy in our life. If I was to put all of that aside, Terry, I think two things are coming up for me that I'd like to mention. It's very specific. One is that I think we are feeling there is something called the survivor guilt, where you start to feel so responsible for everything that's beyond your control. It's a very intense journey that people are feeling right now. And the other is compassion fatigue. Have you heard about that, Terry? I'm not sure.
Yes.
But we as survivors, irrespective of how much we've been hit, we need to survive well. We have to first acknowledge what we're feeling. And you must have heard about the concept, Dr. Daniel Siegel's, if you name it, you can tame it.
Yes.
It's the beautiful concept. And I think end of the day, if I can just wrap this up, Terry, I could speak about this. I'm so passionate with my purpose in life to help with this overwhelm and grief as a transformation facilitator.
Thanks again.
Thank you, Terry. Loads of love and carry on being the absolute crusader in bringing these messages to the world where it's needed. Thank you.
Thank you. Consortium, the business model for the 21st century.